Your girl's sick and she doesn't want to go out today. Welcome to day 2. This morning I am having breakfast downstairs in the hotel again.
They love you. They love you. Awkward.
All right, well, it's approximately 3 hours later. I've had breakfast, nice and full. I took a shower, which was great, but in that shower, I proceeded to cough up more phlegm than I have in like 4 or 5 years. Your girl's sick. Your girl's sick and she doesn't want to go out today. So it's still a little early. I don't think it's quite 10, or it's just now 10 a.m. So I'm going to give myself some grace. I'm going to go back to bed for a little bit and decide what to do from there. But yeah, I need a nap. I downed like 4 cups of tea to kind of help it move along. Sitting up is probably better than laying down, but I can't imagine going out feeling the way that I do right now, which is really unfortunate because that wasn't the point of this trip at all. So, but again, I'm going to give myself some grace. I don't feel good. I'm going to try to go feel better. The end. All right, well, I have decided to leave the house even though I am a sick person, and we are going to go Namjuning today. So I am at the Collins Barracks Museum of Modern Art and Design or something, which is a very Namjuni thing to do. So let's go check it out. Decorative arts and history, that's what I meant. instead of left. Hopefully we will find all the pretty things. This looks kind of like one of the bodies I saw yesterday that was found in the bog. Whew, well, I am back, and today was a lot of fun. I found a street that I was probably looking for, but I didn't actually know. I was looking for like the Temple Bar area, but this wasn't actually the Temple Bar area. It was like across the River Liffey, and I got to go to I got to walk across the Halfpenny Bridge, and I found a couple of thrift stores, which was really exciting because I didn't know there was any in the downtown area. They didn't have anything I wanted. And then I found the one souvenir that I was looking for as soon as I went into the Temple Bar gift shop, which was salt and pepper shakers for my grandma. And they have little peacocks on them, and they're adorable. And I kind of wish that I could go back and buy everything that had peacocks on them because my mom loved peacocks. And I love Celtic knots, and they're like Celtic knot peacocks. Celtic knot peacocks. So like, should I get one tattooed on me? Anyway, I'm delirious. I'm gonna go take whatever meds that I tried to buy. They wouldn't give me cough medicine. That's a whole other thing. Pharmacies here. Pharmacies where you have to like ask for medicine because it's all stored behind the counter is such a bizarre trip to me, because in the US, like, if you don't need a prescription for it, you just buy it. You don't need permission to buy it. Like, I was telling her what my symptoms, she asked me what my symptoms are, but you don't need to know my business. Just sell me the medicine. Asked me what my symptoms were, asked me if I was on medication, and then was like, oh no, this isn't suitable for you. And I was like, I didn't ask if it was suitable for me. I asked you if I could buy it. But whatever. So I got whatever I got. It was so many pounds, euro, whatever. And I had a really great day. I went to another museum, and I got to see the Temple Bar. I had no interest in going in there, but you know, you gotta check it off the list. So I did, and I feel really, really happy about that. And I got to go into a spa, which was also really exciting for me, which I know is such like a basic, silly thing, but like that was one of the main grocery stores from when I was living in Botswana, and I loved it. The ones here are more like a convenience store that sells some fresh grocery. Like they're really small. All of the ones that I've seen so far are really, really small. But it was just really nice to be in one again because I really enjoyed it when I was in Botswana. It was like a little slice of home, you know? All right, well, I'm gonna go eat this, what I get, a doner kebab from some street food place right next to the Temple Bar. It looks awful. Actually, the kebab was like the best looking thing on the menu. The rest of it looked pretty awful. But that's street food for you, right? My taxi driver on the way home was very, very chatty and tried to give me a bunch of life advice. And I can't decide if he was trying to tell me that I should live my life by finding a partner to settle down with and have babies. Like, he didn't say those exact words, but I think that might have been what he was implying when I told him that I was traveling by myself, which is like a major no-no. You don't tell people that when you're doing that, especially as a female, but I do it all the time because I have a really hard time lying. He was like, so you traveling with anyone? I said, no, I'm traveling by myself. And he was like, strange woman. I should get that tattooed on me. Strange woman. So anyway, it was a lot of fun. Yeah. Tomorrow I have to get up at about 8:00 in the morning so I can go catch a cab to go catch a tour bus because I'm going to the Cliffs of Moher. And I think we're also doing the Atlantic Causeway and then finishing off in Galway. So fingers crossed that the weather isn't complete trash. I have a feeling it's going to be, and we're not gonna be able to see the cliffs, but them's the breaks. You gotta try it, right? So don't cross your fingers because by the time you see this, it will have already happened. Okay, bye.